Quick little intro to today's video. This is round one from the triples tournament I played last weekend. We'll be playing with Trent Moore and Tyler Hickman, who are both advanced level players. Trent doesn't play too many PDGA things, but his rating maybe is around 940 something, and Tyler's maybe like 960. But yeah, I still might put the second round in this video. The title will obviously suggest what exactly you're going to see, but for sure, this is at least going to be round one. And for a different thing, the people we were playing against were playing music the whole time, and I didn't want to deal with any like copyright stuff. So you're going to hear a voiceover, and I'm going to attempt to do my full commentary on the round. And I won't put what I'm throwing, I'll just kind of say it. So let's hop into it, guys. And spoiler alert, we absolutely shred this round. So enjoy. Alright guys, so here we are at hole 1. It is 375 feet. I'm throwing a neutron matrix on a big Annie here. It goes down in the woods. You followed that field down and then it cuts into the tree line on the right. That was a really good shot to start the round. This isn't necessarily a bonus birdie, but in triples you want to get it. Solos it would definitely be considered a bonus birdie. So 253 feet, hole 2. The basket's right behind that tree there in the center. There's a path OB to the left and a creek to the right. Tyler throws a nice shot here. I think he leaves us with like 18 feet or so. So Trent was our saving grace for the putter this round. He didn't make us, Tyler and I, really have to putt these 20-footers too much. He was just nailing them. So hole 3 is 276. There's, as I zoom in there, it's right behind, where my finger's pointing. You can take a wider flick on the left gap, or you can just throw up the middle on like a flexi type flick. So Tyler started out with a first drive for us and pretty much put it close. So you realize in these videos, I'm just putting the best shots so you guys aren't having to sit here and watch, tons and tons of footage. So hole 4 is 244. The basket's right down there to the right. This is a very low ceiling shot that you can't quite tell from the camera angle because the camera is a little lower than the tee-pad would be. But Tyler once again throws a nice shot, so Trent and I are able to ace run it. Neither one of us were that close, so we just went through. And that's funny. They wanted me to do the tweener there. Hole 5. I think there's 2 holes out here that aren't very. They're designed kind of poorly. It's over here on the left. So I don't play this pin too often, but it's just kind of a chunky hyzer, just a really sharp push across the creek hyzer. There's not much to say. The blue basket's much nicer, and that'll be up to the right. And so yeah, this is our putt to go. It's 5 for 5. 6 is pretty much a filler hole, just a little uphill guy, nice little sidearm shot. It's very ace runnable, but just get the job done here. I was the third one on the tee, so I wanted to make sure we were close and get our 6 for 6 going. Hole 7 here. This is uphill, 363. I'd say it plays about 400 feet. And I forgot to mention that I threw a Tesla on hole 5 and a runway on hole 6. But here's a panic. I just put it out there pretty wide with a stiff shot on a hyzer. Like I said, it plays like 400, 410 maybe. I was able to put it real close, and we're able to get 7 down through 7 holes. Hole 8 is 242. I'm throwing a plasma fireball. I love throwing these little thumbers, and I think the plasma, it's a little more unstable than the neutron or the proton, so it flips out a little quicker for me. And I was just off the top of the basket, and it sat right there. And there's another tweener for you guys. Hole number 9 here is, we're playing the A pin, so it's 319 feet. You'll see the B pin next round. It's just a straight shot. I zoom in here so you can kind of see. Tyler threw just a great mid right up to it, and Trent and I were able to ace run it. Once again, neither one of us were close, so here we are. Now 10 is a soft par 4. It's a tough get because you have to push that tree line way down there in the distance, as it took me forever to zoom in. But you want to push that tree line and then hyzer in. So I'm once again throwing this panic here. I put it nice and high, pretty good rip. There was a left to right one not allowing them to come in. So it was a good shot, but as you'll see, we're still probably 38 feet. Trent thought he missed that, but it was just ended up being a great putt. So hole 11, this one's a shorty. Plays right behind that that evergreen tree I'm pointing at. You can kind of see it underneath on the left-hand side. This is one you just want to ace run, which Trent's the one who parks it here, and Tyler and I attempted our ace runs. Second round, you will see a very good ace run on this hole, so stay tuned for that. So guys, that right there is 11 straight birdies. So we have hole 12 here. It's 320-ish feet. I'm sorry I didn't just look at the sign there. Tyler threw a pretty nice flick down there. It's going to give us, I believe, it's like a 20-footer or so. No, I'm sorry, it's like a 15-footer. So now we are still perfect. So this is the first harder par 4 of the round. I'm pointing at the basket. It's out there. It's just a tough shot. There's not a good way to park it. He puts one out there nice for us. We're probably 80 to 100 out on that shot. And so I left this in here because I'll show you the alternative route. I threw a panic on a big turnover. However, I misjudged the wind, and I assumed it was going to hold to the right. Instead, it kind of stalled me out. I was actually a little bit closer than Tyler, about the same distance, but I didn't have as good of a run, so. And none of us gave it a good run, so I just left that out. 14 is 288, slightly uphill. I actually aced this hole a few years ago in a sanctioned event out here. So Tyler's just got a standard mid in his hand. Throws it nice and low, but that'll slide right up to the basket. This park is just beautiful. I'm sure you can tell. It's a nice park style course. I just threw that stabilizer in funny. So hole 15 is 253. This is considered a par 4 too. I'd call this a very soft par 4. But the gap getting there is not easy, and there's OB to the right. So I think Tyler's throwing a nuke here. And he threw it very well. So I think he left us just in circle 2 deep. I threw a panic and caught the last tree, and I was about the same distance as him left. However, we're in a straight tailwind. I left all these puttets, and so you can see it's just shoving down our disc. So my putt would have been a headwind putt, so we just decided that would be the way to go there. So this one's 483. And I thought the wind was great on this hole. I was licking my chops, and then I let it slip out of my hand. So I ended up about 80 feet left, 40 feet short of the pin. And then Tyler put one out to the right where we were able to get a more serviceable throw-in attempt. And once again, we did not give it a good run. So Trent laid it up there for us, and we just ended up taking his shot, I think. 17 is a very poorly designed hole. Just for the sake of the gap, I don't know if I want to go poorly designed, but 17 just isn't a very fun hole. The ceiling's super low. As you'll see, Trent has to kind of get lucky through here and puts it close, but from the tee, it's just not a very good look, and you have to cross a creek. It's a little gimmicky. There's a nice 35-footer from Tyler. It was great this round. They didn't make me have to putt a lot. So 276 here on hole 18. Trent's throwing a theory. He bags exclusively MVP as well. So that shot looked okay. He's left with about 42 feet here. And I think Tyler and I had both already missed this putt. So you can see he's really got his focus on there. Beautiful putt from Trent. All right, so there you have round 1. There's the UDIS card. We have a 5-stroke lead. Ignore the date and the time there. I made a quick scorecard and erased it just so we could have some visual representation. But yeah, the 39 is very good there. I don't really think 10 15 and 16 are par 4s, but either way, it was still a very good round. So I'll have round 2 up probably in another week or so. I'm going to release a Glow 2.0 reactor video as well. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully this voiceover stuff was enjoyable. Thanks to my sponsors, MVP, Plastic Addicts, and Paragon, and I will see you guys in the next one.